From Rent to Vacation's 90-Day Fiance, before the 90 days, star Gino is shelling out cash left and right for his love Jasmine. But is she in it for love or the love of his money? He pays for her apartment. When Before the 90 Days was filmed, Gino Palazzolo was unemployed, but that didn't stop Jasmine from milking him for what he's got.
There's a lot of money for me right now because I'm not working.
Though Jasmine was engaged to Gino, it could still take about a year for her to join him in the US on a K-1 fiancé visa, so for now, she has to stay in Panama. Jasmine probably had a few issues with her roommate and decided to move out. Despite working 3 jobs and Gino having no job, she didn't stop him from putting her up in a $700 a month apartment in Panama so that she wouldn't have to live with roommates.
$700 is not that much, but for me it is a lot.
Jasmine claims that $700 isn't a lot for an apartment, but we wonder if jobless Gino agrees with that sentiment. Housekeeper Gino. If paying for her place in Panama wasn't enough, Jasmine is also getting him to clean it. Jasmine posted a video of a shirtless Gino in shorts with a broom as he swept her apartment floor on Instagram. In the video, Gino can be seen telling Jasmine,
"See the mess you made?"
Me?
Gino says he cleans Jasmine's house out of love. Jasmine commands Gino to clean everything, including the bedrooms. Gino agrees, which makes Jasmine call him a good boy. Bills, bills, bills. Gino pays for the apartment, cleans the apartment, but that's not all. He is also expected to pay her bills. He wants her to live comfortably until she comes to America. Despite Jasmine bringing in $3,000 a month from her teaching job, Gino is paying for her TV service, internet, phone bill, and the electricity. But it's not like he still doesn't have his own financial obligations in the States to tend to, including his own rent.
He is like being cautious when it is about spending money on me.
Jasmine's Island Getaway. It wasn't a very Merry Christmas for Jasmine when Gino presents his only gift to her, and it's an electric toothbrush. Jasmine is less than thrilled, to say the least. She was annoyed by the lack of thought he put into it, making a comment in her confessional that he didn't even take the time to wrap it.
Manually trying to clean your teeth, it's difficult. That thing's spinning.
She didn't immediately let him know that she hated it. Instead, she brought it up the next day. Jasmine tells the Before the 90 Days producers, "He made a mistake by not giving me any Christmas gifts. Now I'm going to give myself a gift and I'm going to pick out something expensive." Jasmine's idea of a Christmas gift is much more expensive than anything Gino had in mind. She explains to Gino, "I wasn't happy about exchanging gifts yesterday, and the best way for you to make it up is the following. I just planned a 4-day trip to an amazing island here in Panama. Just one little detail.
You need to pay for it.
It was much more expensive than he had anticipated at $2,500, but he reluctantly paid for it.
You're worth it to me, so I'll do it."
Cosmetic Enhancements. Gino seems madly in love with this Panamanian princess, which is why he doesn't always hesitate dishing out cash for her. Even though his relatives don't think it's a great idea, he paid for Jasmine's cosmetic treatments like facials, lip fillers, extensions, and dental work. Maybe that's why he gets her a toothbrush for Christmas? Fans speculate that Jasmine has had more plastic surgery done than just lip fillers and Botox by comparing old pictures to new ones. When confronted by fans about the plastic surgery she'd gotten done so far, Jasmine denied doing anything apart from her breast implants. She also insisted she paid for it with her own hard-earned money from working as a university professor in 2016. It seems like Jasmine doesn't want fans to think that she's a gold digger. She posted a story on Instagram to clear up that Gino paid for her beauty procedures because he was the one who wanted her to get bigger lips. Get your wallet out. In one episode, Jasmine puts Gino in an uncomfortable situation when he is unable to pay for clothes at a store. In the clip, Jasmine takes Gino shopping for new clothes for himself because she wants to give him a makeover.
I wasn't planning to buy a ton of stuff.
When they get to the register, they find out they racked up $512.53 worth of outfits. Jasmine tells Gino to take out his wallet and pay for it. While Gino wants Jasmine to be happy with the way he looks, we have to remember that he hasn't had a job for months due to being laid off during the pandemic.
I am not going to spend $500 on clothes.
He is simply unable to pay for the clothes. He stands his ground and says they will have to come back another time to buy them. Jasmine is visibly upset but lies to the saleswoman and tells her that he has to go and get his wallet. "I know she's trying to get me to spend money on myself and not her, but I don't want her to see me as a walking cash machine." I don't want her to think of me like that, Gino tells the cameras. Just dip into the retirement savings, honey. Jasmine has been called out for not considering Gino's finances. She dismissed his financial worries since he has a lot of savings, which he has been dipping into to pay for things to keep her happy. However, Gino's money was put aside for retirement.
I feel like he's a very cheap, salty guy.
Many people risk depleting their retirement savings when they decide to dip into them prematurely. Therefore, it could be a very slippery slope if Gino decides to start using his savings to finance Jasmine. Jasmine also has expensive future plans since she wants to completely renovate Gino's home. Therefore, it does not appear as though Jasmine shows any restraint when it comes to Gino's money. Too scared for a prenup. Gino could protect those savings if he gets Jasmine to agree to signing a prenup. But one problem, he has to tell her that's what he wants and he hasn't yet. Jasmine has already demonstrated extreme jealousy issues and inappropriate anger. For these reasons, Gino's a little scared to bring it up with her.
She can blow up, at the slightest thing.
However, Gino wants to have one in place before they walk down the aisle. The topic of a prenup could greatly upset Jasmine and potentially interfere with the couple's marriage plans. She could totally know what she is doing and keep him feeling scared so that he never asks her to follow through with a prenuptial agreement. Birth control secret. The two met on an international dating app and were video chatting for approximately 9 months. During that time, Gino was very vocal about his want to start a family and have kids as soon as possible. In the premiere episode, he explains to his brother and sister-in-law that he wants to get Jasmine pregnant before he leaves to come back to America.
I just needed to meet the right person, and Jasmine, to me, is the right person.
He even brings her pregnancy test when he gets to Panama.
What is that?
Pregnancy test.
She's noticeably uncomfortable. It's super cringe. Later, she admits to the cameras that she has been taking birth control pills, and Gino doesn't know, and she's not sure when she plans to tell him. Now, this may not immediately seem like a way she is using Gino. However, if we take a step back and examine it, it's just another manipulation tactic. If Gino continues to think there is a possibility to get Jasmine pregnant, then he will still be motivated to spend his money on her. As long as Gino thinks there's a chance, he's on the hook. She knows exactly what she is doing. Sugar baby rumors. One of Gino's ex-girlfriends slid into Jasmine's DMs and divulged some information to her about Gino. She alleged that she met Gino on a sugar daddy website. The ex has gone on podcasts to reveal that she wasn't the only sugar baby that Gino has had. Gino admits to the cameras that he has spent some money on other women before companionship. Gino said that while he did pay women that he met through a sugar daddy sugar baby website, they were only for dinner dates.
So you just paid for dinner or you paid them?
I paid them.
In an argument, Jasmine told Gino, "You can go back hunting on your website and find another stupid woman like me." And her statement sparked rumors that she too is just another one of his sugar babies. Do you think Jasmine is just using Gino for his money? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to The Things Reality for all the latest reality TV gossip.